morning, good evening, or good night, whichever one it is for you. But I want to talk about something. How soft niggas are nowadays. Look at this video.
Niggas clutching, niggas clutching. Yeah, hold on. Wait, get on the side, get on the side, get on the side, get on the side.
Everybody clutching. For what? For what? Spring break is for kids. Spring break is for college students or high school students to go out and have fun. What are you bringing guns for? What are you bringing drama for? All these lame ass posers who want to be like a gangbanger so bad when you from the fucking suburbs. For what, bro? For what? Cause you see other niggas do it and be like, oh, that looks so cool. I wanna be scared for my life every day. I wanna fight for my life every day. I wanna, struggle every day. Is that the mindset you want? Like, what's up with these niggas, bro? You're a cornball. You're corny. You're a lame. You're a loser. You're a loser. And that goes the same with like how these niggas be with women and shit. Either misogynistic, incelish shit. I'm not gonna talk about the woman because that's it's not the topic right now. This is the topic of how corny niggas are. And you just saw in that video everybody clutching, everybody doing this. You're a loser. You're bringing guns to where students are. Like, what? You're 30 years old. Get your lame ass on somewhere. And it's so crazy to me. It's so crazy to me. Because, like, what possesses you to be like, yeah, I want to be a gangbanger? When they're struggling, when they're fighting for their lives every day, and you're just like, yeah, that's a cool lifestyle, pretty cool lifestyle. And it doesn't help that the rap glorifies it. Rap was never like that. Rap was only like that when it's like 2090s hit. That's when rap got like that. And then all these dumbass kids who are so easily influenced are like, yeah, let me do that. Let me do that. Like, listen, bro, I didn't grow up in a good neighborhood, right? Well, I grew up in the country. And then when I moved to a worse neighborhood, I still didn't get involved in all that shit. Because what is the point of me doing that? What is the point? It's not like I had family members doing it, because I did. It's not like I had, like, people around me doing it, because I did. But did I ever do that? No. Because I'm not a dumbass. And these people who are trying to want to be gangbangers and shit, you're a dumbass. You're a loser. You're a poser. You're a cornball. There's nothing positive that comes from that. You trying to act hard, you trying to do this, you live life paranoid. Why would you want to do that? Why would you want to go in the streets and want to be scared for your life that somebody might pull up on you or somebody might drive by? Why would you want to do that? You think it makes you look cool that you got a gun? That shit don't make you look cool, bro. You flexing a gun on the internet, you flexing a gun in person, that shit is lame as fuck. It's always gonna be lame. No one cares you got a gun. Oh, you got a gun. You shoot that bitch. Boom, attempted murder. And if I die, that's even more prison time. And if you really is a bitch, after you pull that trigger, imagine what's gonna happen to you in jail. Imagine how many people are gonna pull your card and they're like, and how many people are gonna realize that you're not like that. Cause you're not like that. You're an actor. Bro, it's like you wanna be liked or looked at so bad I don't know, bro. Like, who are you trying to impress? The women that would be impressed by that are equally as brain dead. I don't know why you would want that. Why would you want a woman that like wants that lifestyle? And that's another topic for another video, but I'm gonna touch on it right now. These women that be wanting gangbangers and shit are equally idiots, especially the ones who have kids with them. Cause what is you having a kid with a gangbanger for, huh? What is you having a kid with the nigga that can go to jail the next day, that can go to prison the next day for life? Your kid's gonna grow up without a father. So, like, what are we doing? Do we not think about the futures of our kids? The futures of ourselves? Imagine the pain of raising that kid or kids, knowing the man you had these kids with is locked up and you can't make an impact on that child. And then boom, there are many routes a father's child can go down. And shit, I know one of them. Man, I was addicted to corn. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, I ain't gonna lie. when I was younger, because I know like you don't know what puberty is. You get all these feelings and stuff. You don't know how to use. You don't know how to like properly manage them. That's why you need a father in your life. You need a father to actually tell you this shit to teach you how to be a man rather than learning it for somebody else. What I did was I was on Discord 2020 a lot. I was chronically online, but that's really what shaped me because I was very I was going around looking for girls and stuff, and then I had a reality check. There were so many grown people in the Discord and stuff that I was like, wow, man, if I keep doing this, where am I gonna end at? Where am I gonna end up at? Like, I'm not gonna like where I want to end up at. I don't want to look back 10 years, 5 years down in the future. I mean, in the future, and be like, wow, I wish I'd done this better. So I decided, like, wow, I gotta change this shit up. And these niggas who are corny, lame, all that shit, they can still change this up too, bro. You don't have to be corny all your life. But when you think of something like a gun or, objects, just unnatural shit. Money's unnatural. Guns, unnatural. People made that, right? When you think of shit like that, that's gonna make you cooler or better as a person, it's not. Money doesn't unlame somebody. It's not gonna make you cool. It doesn't make you cool at all, bro. Nobody's wanna see that shit because people can see through you. People can see through you. I've had so many people in my life who have seen through, like, try to act a certain way for other people, put on the acting stuff. It's not cool, bro. It's not. It's not. When you really want to change, you change what's on the inside. You can also change what's on the outside too. If you're obese, lose some weight, get fit. Yeah, cut down the carbs, not carbs, cut down the processed food, you know, cut the shit out. That's really unhealthy for you. But when you add some shit like a gun or an alter ego, that's not gonna do something for you. That's not gonna do nothing for you, bro. Nothing. Just change what's on the inside. Personality, emotional control, shit like that. There's so much shit to change that is on the inside. And I understand that people have trauma or something, but you can't let trauma follow you into, okay, it can follow you. Obviously, it's trauma, but you can't let trauma define who you are as a person. That's bullshit. If you do that, you're gonna be a failure. You're not gonna do shit in life. When you let something like I understand this, I don't know what people go through. There's terrible things that happen to people, but at the same time, if you let that just make you as a person, you're gonna be more miserable than if you use that to strengthen yourself. You feel me? But yeah, I just want to talk about that today, bro. I just feel like these niggas out here are big losers, and you should not be bringing guns